your soul. The devil opened up his case and he said, I'll start this show, and fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. And he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And then a band of demons joined him.
Thanks so much once again to our trophy sponsors, including the Racing Zone, 3844 U.S. Highway 80 West in Phoenix City, Alabama. Storm out of turn number 4 in fact, they're going to charge out of turn number 4. Tommy Skinner on the pole, Jay Hutchinson on the outside pole, Josh Taylor and Brandon McCara on the second row. And they charge down the front stretch, a gaggle of cruiser cars. They're on street tires and cold street tires at that. Who knows what's going to happen? The 23 machine, he's all over the place in turn 2, trying to get his tires to warm up. That's Garrett McDonald out of Milton, Florida, the man on the move. Watch out, we got Jensen sideways, top turn number 4. He heads off the track. Now back on. Watch out, Dusty Dave may be on the way, Steve Jensen. And Jensen comes to a stop. Now Steven Jensen will most likely come to a stop and try to get the checker or try to get the caution to be called, as he does. And it's a good thing Dusty Dave isn't out there, because he may get into that 58 car. The 58 car of Jensen, if he has a problem on the track, he'll most likely come to a stop. Jay Hutchinson, how's it feel to be a leader? Feels like hitting the gas. Hutchinson on the gas, followed by Brandon McCara. And the 17 car sitting in third spot. Everybody off to a green flag start. Wesley Burke has made his way all the way from the third row outside, in fact, fourth row outside, to a top 3. There's Tommy Pantone. He just barely made it in during one of our last chance races. His night is over. Back up in front where Jay Hutchinson continues to take the lead. The 18 of Skinner started on the pole position. He's already just inside the Fast 5. And don't look now, but here comes the big bad mamma jamma number 7 of Flywheel Floyd. Flywheel Floyd driving a long wheelbase Chevy Monte Carlo, and on street tires it's got to be tough to keep that car held down. So Hutchinson continues to lead the way. The 29 of McCara in second, the 17 car sitting in third, Wesley Burke, and the 14 car is Josh Taylor. The 18, Tommy Skinner, Flywheel Floyd in the hunt, along with our Mud Racing number 89. They're all in the top 10 as they go bumper to bumper. Coming up on lap number 5. Well, not content with second place, the 89 car, that 29 that is, of Brandon McCara is going to try to take over the lead from Hutchinson. Hutchinson is a wild child, the Maylene, Alabama driver, no stranger to victory lane, and he's not giving up without a fight. Now Taylor's in the hunt. It's Josh Taylor in the 14 car, looking to the inside. And he makes a pass on the 17 of Wesley Burke, but can he make it stick? Taylor hung out to dry on the low side, and the freight train continues to come around. Watch out, look at Skinner. Down the backstretch, Tommy Skinner puts on a show for the grandstand fans. He comes back on with dust in the air. Now he's going to try the high-low high. Now there's a race car driver. Meanwhile, back up in front, the 17 of Wesley Burke tries to make moves on the 29 of Brandon McCara. There's Josh Taylor. Taylor trying to go on the low side of 17 Wesley Burke. Nothing happened in that trip around. Taylor tries it again on the inside. Got a fender on that 14 car, or that is the 17 car. Oh, they touch and tap. Caution on the speedway. It's all for naught. We'll go back to the last lap scored. Oh, big troubles in turns 1 and 2. Meanwhile, the 14 of Taylor was trying to make his way around the 17 machine, and the 17 and 14 had just touched and tapped, and we were about to get a lap between Taylor and Burke. However, the caution came out for melee in turns 1 and 2, and caution on the speedway. In tow, then the 17 of Wesley Burke in the dance with the 14 of Taylor chasing. Whoa, and Taylor tries to be the meat of the sandwich between the McCara and the 17 of Burke. And the 14 of Taylor diving low, throws his hat in the ring. They go 3 wide out of turn 2. Something's got to give. They touch, they tap. Tires touch, and that always makes for madness, but it looks like they got it straight and true. And Taylor is now taking over third spot. And Flywheel Floyd had a front row seat of that entire event. Flywheel's just holding on. You can see his big bad mamma jamma number 7, Monte Carlo, is spinning the tires and wagging the tail as he exits turn 4. And that's going to heat up those flywheel tires for the end of this 25-lap event. May be able to come on strong.
Jay Hutchinson out of Maylene, Alabama, continues to lead as we come around for lap number 10 with the number 29 of Brandon McCara in second. Josh Taylor in the number 14 in third spot, trying to make his way up.
And the two-man crew, 321, is out of the race.
One more time across the stripe there, 1, 2, 3. Hutchinson, McCara, and Taylor.
And the Mud Racing 89 goes side by side with the 721 of Duell. Meanwhile, back up in front. Oh, watch out. McCara and Taylor get together, and McCara gets the worst into that one. He spins it, pirouettes it all the way around in turn 3 and 4. Lead the way, 1, 2, and 3. Green flag over the speedway with 11 laps in and 25 to go. 25 make the race, that is. Tim George alongside me. I'm Keith Stone. Got a set of lost four-wheeler keys. We'll get to that in just a second. Right now, Tim, coming down into turn 3 and 4.
Jay Hutchinson holds off McCara as they come around one more time. McCara in the number 29 as they come out of 4 with the number 14 of Josh Taylor in third.
And we got Lisa Castile, the lady driver, in the 29 out of Vidalia, Georgia, now trying to make her way into the Fast 5. Flywheel Floyd's going to have something to say about that. 3 wide with Duell, the meat of the sandwich, in turn 2, and a lot of smoke coming out from underneath that car.
And Josh Taylor in the number 14 right on the tail end of our leaders as McCara and Hutchinson get side by side.
John Burke Jr. in the 19 car with a pile of smoke coming out from underneath his machine. He may be done for the night, but he doesn't know it. He's trying to make moves on the Mud Racing 89.
Taylor comes around McCara. McCara loses it but gathers it back up in the 29 and tucks back into the third spot.
I think Taylor may have a chance to get this win. Taylor's been working his way through the pack throughout, and now he's going to try to take over the lead from the 0 of Hutchinson. Can he do it?
And McCara putting serious pressure on Taylor, trying to get back into the second spot, but Taylor's got his sights set on the lead, and we've got caution on the speedway.
And caution on the speedway around our mid-place mark. Well, it's right about now, and here they go.
Green flag flies again as we near the halfway point with Hutchinson out in front in control with Josh Taylor in second, McCara in third.
Still a pile of smoke coming out from underneath John Burke Jr.'s 19 car. And looks to do better now. Actually, I believe that's the 19. Hard to see the numbers on that one, but we sure can see which one's smoking. Meanwhile,
Josh Taylor sets his sights on the lead as he gets side by side with Hutchinson, our leader.
Looks like Taylor's got what it takes to get her done. Taylor's on the outside, or the inside. Hutchinson on the outside. Oh, and an accordion down the backstretch. McCara gets the better end of that one as he's almost going to take over second spot, Tim.
Everybody touching our first 3 contenders down there, and Josh Taylor comes out a leader. Jay Hutchinson gets it back as they come across the stripe in a 0.
The Mud Racing 89 and the 19 touch and tap on the front stretch. A big show for the fans. No caution needed. Watch out. There's McCara off the track.
And meanwhile, Jay Hutchins back in the lead in the 0 with Josh Taylor back into second.
Oh, watch out. Floyd taps with the 29 of McCara, and never so far this weekend have we seen so much contact without a caution.
McCara falling way off the pace in the 29, going backwards as every lap.
McCara has lost a whole lot of composure, and it looks like a little bit of his race car as his tire left rear may be going down.
His left rear is gone on that number 29 of McCara.
Meanwhile, Hutchinson in the 0 car and Taylor in the 14 do a dance in front. Mud Racing in the the 7 car together at 29 of McCara, trying to avoid any contact as he makes his way off the racetrack surface and to the apron into the infield. Still green flag, and now Taylor going for the lead. Caution will be displayed. Nope, no caution needed. Taylor goes to the inside. On the outside continues Hutchinson.
And now we've got Wesley Burke in the number 17 moved up to the 3rd spot.
And Hutchinson continuing to lead the way, followed by the 14 of Taylor.
And we've got the 7 of Jason Floyd on the move. He takes away the 3rd spot.
Up high goes Hutchinson, trying to go down low is Taylor. Taylor continuing to look for that inside pass. Taylor to the bumper of Hutchinson. They'll continue to touch paint, but will they need a caution? Move over flag displayed for the 23G. The 23G of Garrett McDonald, the Milton, Florida driver, set to go down a lap.
And Taylor almost on the inside of Hutchinson, and here comes Floyd. He's going to take the outside.
They call him Flywheel Floyd, and he is a champion here at the high banks of East Alabama Motor Speedway. We were saying Floyd was waiting in the wings to throw his hat in the ring, and now he does so. Floyd takes over the lead.
And here comes Taylor on the outside of Hutchinson, trying to take away the second spot as he pulls out slightly ahead and all the way in front of Hutchinson.
Coming down to a 5-lap warning, it's Floyd, the 14 of Taylor, the 0 of Hutchinson, 1, 2, and 3.
Out of turn number 4, our new leader, the number 7, Jason Floyd, out of Gordon, Georgia, with just 7 laps to go. Josh Taylor in second in number 14, and our leader for most of the race, Jay Hutchinson, in a distant third at this time. And Taylor gets on the back bumper of Floyd, but Floyd pulls away down the front stretch as we get the white flag with 1 more lap to go. Jason Floyd comes around one more time. Checker flag in the air, our winner, the number 7 of Jason Floyd. Second place goes to the 14 of Josh Taylor, and third goes to Jay Hutchinson.
All right, Tim, I'm going to head down and talk with these drivers.
All right, Jason Floyd starting in row number 3, picked up the lead in the last few laps there. Jason Floyd, our winner, the number 14 of Josh Taylor in second, down to victory lane to talk to Jason Floyd. As Jason Floyd gets out of the car, pulls it into victory lane. Let's hear it for Jason Floyd out of Cochran, Georgia, our winner. Jason Floyd getting out of the car right now. He's passed the scales and has passed all weight requirements.
Getting ready to have a talk with Jason the Flywheel Floyd. I'm in a hurry because we got to get our next group of cars out on the track. Well, they call him the Flywheel. He's driving the Rim Rider, number 7 car. Jason Floyd, come around to the front so we can talk to the fans. All right, Jason Floyd, another champion. How many times have you been in victory lane at these big races?
I don't know, it seems like quite regular here lately, but I'm loving it, and the only way I can do it is my car owners, Scooby and Eugenia, all the sponsors, Extreme Racing Engines, Rim Rider Race Cars, my brother Lance Floyd, S&M Performance. My brother's setting it up, the main thing, he's out there racing against me and he still gives me a winning car.
All right, now this is probably the oldest car out here. What year is this?
I don't know, it's probably a 77 model.
So what model are you?
I'm a 76 model.
So this car is almost as old as you are, and you're making it past those young drivers and young cars. How's it feel to be a winner again?
Oh, it always feels good to be a winner here in Alabama in front of all these people and all these cars. It's always enjoyable to come over here.
So good, he's speechless. The Flywheel Floyd! All right, Rick Eshelman, World of Outlaws late models announcer, is going to take it over for our heat races in the super late models, and they're coming up next. 5, Todd Nieheiser from Panama City, Florida, on the outside second row. Todd Watson on the inside second row from Childersburg, Alabama. And then to the pole, it's Jeff Matthews from Tampa, Florida, and Stanley Donahue from White Pine, Tennessee. White Pine, Tennessee. Okay, we're going to call this one more time. Get it nice and quiet as these cars are going around one more time. 79306